Welcome to Riding Pine's Relegation Special, where we talk about something a little controversial in relegation in the NHL. I'm a soccer fan. I love relegation. I think it's amazing because you get teams at the bottom fighting and spending and appointing managers and trying to win. So,
these teams are pretty expensive. Like,
what do you mean these?
Like teams in soccer?
Oh, yeah.
They're worth billions.
Well, yeah, but they're not worried about relegation. You're talking about the Manchester Uniteds and Manchester Cities. I'm talking about like the Brightons and the Stokes, who you can probably buy for $400 to $500 million. It's still a lot, but that's an NHL franchise. That's a franchise fee.
It's better than the Arizona Coyotes.
Franchise fee is going to be probably $650 now for Seattle.
So that's a good point. Good segue. Could you imagine spending $650 million of your own hard-earned money and then being relegated to the AHL?
Yeah, I mean, it would promote like not tanking, right? Teams would not tank if they had the consequence of being relegated, but it wouldn't make sense. Since the salary cap was introduced, that really helped create solid parity across the league. Mm-hmm. I think this would just do the complete opposite effect, and it would, if your team gets relegated, you can't afford to pay the players what their salaries are. They're going to go to another team. It's going to create 3 to 5 super teams in the league, and it's going to be like the NBA, right? And it's
correct. Or like soccer. Again, you have a top 6 right now in the British Premier League. You have 6 teams at the top, and then you have like some fighters at the bottom.
But so all these players that are currently in like 8-year contracts, 5-year, 6-year contracts, and then you can't now break your contract and say, okay, if you get relegated, you have to go play for the.
Well, you would have to structure it all like that. That's the way that it would work. Your contracts would be structured based on that.
Moving forward, but what about the current players?
It couldn't make sense, but you would sign, let's say, John Tavares to whatever $12 million a year, but if the team gets relegated, his salary would have to get cut. Like, it would have to be in the contract, and it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah,
or the rules are built in like the NHL has them now, where you still pay him a certain amount, but his salary only counts to a certain portion of the cap. Like, you can have, I think it's up to $3 million on the cap, and anything outside of that doesn't count.
But if you had to spend to the cap and you got relegated,
yeah, that's a problem.
You'd be functioning in the red.
That's right.
And no teams are in the red. So to get business to be in the red,
except for Arizona Coyotes.
Yeah, there
don't
are
spend to the
teams,
cap.
but yeah.
So what happens? My train of thought is gone.
So what happens to teams now in soccer if they get relegated? They have parachute payments. So the idea here is that if you are relegated out of the Premier League, so the top league, and you go down to the Championship, which is the second league, you get a payout to say, like, we understand that there's a gulf in monies that you're losing, and there's a gulf in the salaries that you're already paying your players. Here's a payout to help you bridge that gap.
And who's paying that? Sorry, the league is?
That is the league pays it out.
So you think the
Where's that money
NHLPA
coming from?
Fines, whatever, taxes.
Escrow.
So, escrow, whatever.
Really?
I don't know where it comes from necessarily, but they get it.
I mean, it could be interesting. And then again, you think like these relegated teams or promoted teams coming into the league wouldn't be very good because you'd technically have all the Tavares and the Stamkoses. They'd all be playing together on different teams.
That's right.
On the same team, sorry.
Yeah.
But then again, it is money everything in the NHL. Like,
yes,
Brent
money
Seabrook,
is everything.
Brent
in the
Seabrook just got paid more last year than Vegas's entire
decor.
Yeah, well, that was a stupid.
And
deal.
he was scratched a few times.
Yeah.
Good job, Chicago.
Well, I mean, they rewarded him for the 3 cups, right? But that doesn't help them moving forward.
Yeah. So
True.
Relegation, then quick vote: yay, nay.
Nay.
Oh, I'm a big yay on relegation.
Okay, Mr. Sucker.
What do you guys think?
Comment below. Hey y'all, Harper here. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click one of these videos down here.